Hello friends, it has been a while since I've done a video or come up with a video. So after 3-4 months, here I am back with another one on another Indian player, especially in the backdrop of the completion of the Indian Tour of England. So who could be that player that I'm focusing on? Well, it's none other than Jasprit Bumrah, the pace period, the Indian pace period. Usually when we think about Bumrah, we would be looking at his rich hollow wickets, a game-breaking spell, a game-changing spell that would have helped the Indian team to post a victory. But this time around it's a bit different. We are thinking about Bumrah and his workload management. Actually, there has been a lot of debate going around on social media circles, on Indian cricketing circles, that whether Bumrah should have missed a couple of test matches in England, or whether he should pick and choose games. So let us dive deeper. First of all, one has to consider that Bumrah is not getting any younger. He has had 3 back problems. Obviously, when you consider the severity of each of those back injuries, it's of varying nature, but still, back problems are recurring in nature, and as I noted, he's not getting any younger. So if you don't want to hear me, let us consider a former fast bowler, Shane Bond. Well, Shane Bond himself shared his views to another publication where he noted that these back problems, if he has another lower back injury or lumbar stress fracture in the same area or similar area, then it could be a potentially career-ending injury. So that is something that should scare the Indian fans. So one can understand from Bumrah's point of view. He also observed that if he was part of the management, or if he puts a thinking cap, that he would likely not allow Bumrah to play back-to-back test matches in England. Again, that is related to this recurring back problem. Here, some say that yes, you could have visited IPL, entire IPL, then you could have played the 5 test matches in England. But here we have to think about the fact that IPL and test matches are completely different. In the IPL, you're basically in every game you're bowling 4 overs, maybe divided into 3 spells. So that is basically 1 over or 2 overs. See, I'm not trying to undermine bowling the IPL, because the pressure from the owners would be really high, and they are expected to go full tilt from ball 1. But still, it's completely different to bowling 20 overs in a day. It is almost like, say for example, you are doing a 4-lap or 3-lap kart race as a kid, 17-year-old or 18-year-old, and then maybe after 10-15 years you are doing a 24-hour Lehman series. So that's completely different. That's endurance, and it is quite similar to fast bowling. Here you are thinking of bowling 20 overs in a day, and here again, if you see what Shane Bond said, that when you spike up from, say, bowling 3-4 overs in IPL or in a T20 league, and then straight to bowling 20 overs in a day, that is where it could lead to, that could be a danger spot in that sense, resulting in some injuries. So that is something that we shouldn't consider, that if we had rested from the IPL, then you could have played 5 test matches in England. It doesn't go that way. But let's also here look at why Bumrah is having these recurring injuries. I'm just looking at it from an expert's point of view here, what experts have said about his injuries. One of them, obviously, Shoaib Akhtar, who had a share of injuries. He said that if you look at his Bumrah section, there's no compensation for his bowling action. Yes, it is quite simple. Here that Bumrah has quite a short run-up. He kind of jogs, then just runs in and explodes at the crease, or zips through the crease with that braced front legs. So it could be putting more stress on his body. And then there is lateral flexion. Lateral flexion, you might know, for a right arm seamer, it's about your head falling across a little more towards the left side. This could be happening to Bumrah when he's not exactly in good rhythm. He might be muscling through the crease a little more. That's basically trying to bowl at similar speed that he would be bowling when he's in rhythm. and that could result in a little more stress and a little more lateral flexion. It is easy to find it out. Just take a pencil and draw a line. Then you will see how much the head is falling towards the left side, or for a left arm bowler towards the right side. Here, for an example, let us consider the 2022 T20I series, I guess, between India and Australia. One could clearly see there are a few photos as well related to this. If you want to, I will share. Where he was perhaps muscling through the crease a little more. At that time itself, there were what can we say? There were rumors or speculations that he has had a back problem, and because of that, he had that lateral flexion. And finally, he was diagnosed with a stress fracture, and he had to undergo a back surgery. So these are the points to consider when it comes to Bumrah. There's one more actually, that is bone density, the bone mineral density. It kind of reduces once you have back injury. It could last for say 12 months, and completely recover from that it could take about 12 months. So during that phase again, if you stress too much, if your body goes through too much stress, then it could lead to another back injury. Yes, it's already been noted that he's not getting any younger, and if he has another back injury, it could be potentially career-threatening injury. So that is how it is with Bumrah, the current situation. Yes, it is 100% agreed that a fast bowler, when he plays for India, it's not like he should be picking and choosing test matches, picking and choosing games, but we are thinking about one of the crowning jewels of Indian cricket. And if India has to get the best out of Bumrah over the next 2-3 years, maybe he has 3 more years of competitive cricket left in him, or international cricket left in him. Obviously, I'm thinking about playing for India. He might go on to play the IPL, who knows, for 4-5 years. So if India have to get the best out of him, they might have to look at workload management and all these things, like what you hear from ex-cricketer. I don't want to name him, but ex-cricketer saying that soldiers are dying on the border, and Bumrah, he should be playing for the country and all that. I don't think we should mix wars with cricket. Here it's completely different, but obviously it is his opinion. So finally it comes down to the Indian think tank, and they need some calm heads who will think through the situation, because if Bumrah keeps playing all test matches, all games, then his career might end maybe in 1 year or whatever it is. So hopefully there will be some common sense, and they will chalk out plans, while they will sit with Bumrah and talk for a length of a period of time and decide on the future course of action. So thank you for taking your time out and going through this video. For more videos, for more features, articles, please subscribe to Revsportz. Keep going through our work. We cover all kinds of sports, and we do some quality work. Thank you.